with you. In love with you. Walk a little taller.
You never know who's going to show up on Volume.com, like Daniel Donato popping into Dee's Lounge on a random Thursday night. Tune in to see it live. Volume.com, streaming nightly.
How we doing? This is Andy Frasco and Nick Gerlach from the World Saving Podcast. Come hang with us every Tuesday. New podcast every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I interview musicians, actors, and comedians. We try to answer life's biggest questions. Drug addiction.
I was abducted as a kid.
Happiness.
How much money do you make?
How much money do you make?
Not about the music, it's about the fucking money.
How dare you? All that good stuff. So pull up every Tuesday and watch exclusively on Volume.com. All right, peace.
Welcome to Volume.com All Access, a new way to get to know your favorite artists with monthly live streams from the road, contests, premium content, early access tickets, and exclusive rewards. Artists keep 100% of all tips. Our artist communities include Maggie Rose, Andy Frasco, Anders Osborne, and many more, streaming nightly. Volume.com, all access.
Sorry, but I'm in love with you. In love with you. Walk a little taller.
You never know who's going to show up on Volume.com, like Daniel Donato popping into Dee's Lounge on a random Thursday night. Tune in to see it live. Volume.com, streaming nightly.
How we doing? This is Andy Frasco and Nick Gerlach from the World Saving Podcast. Come hang with us every Tuesday. New podcast every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I interview musicians, actors, and comedians. We try to answer life's biggest questions. Drug addiction.
I was abducted as a kid.
Happiness.
How much money do you make?
How much money do you make?
Not about the music, it's about the fucking money.
How dare you? All that good stuff. So pull up every Tuesday and watch exclusively on Volume.com. All right, peace.
Welcome to Volume.com All Access, a new way to get to know your favorite artists with monthly live streams from the road, contests, premium content, early access tickets, and exclusive rewards. Artists keep 100% of all tips. Our artist communities include Maggie Rose, Andy Frasco, Anders Osborne, and many more, streaming nightly. Volume.com, all access.
Sorry, but I'm in love with you. In love with you. Walk a little taller.
You never know who's going to show up on Volume.com, like Daniel Donato popping into Dee's Lounge on a random Thursday night. in to see it live. Volume.com, streaming nightly.
How we doing? This is Andy Frasco and Nick Gerlach from the World Saving Podcast. Come hang with us every Tuesday. New podcast every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I interview musicians, actors, and comedians. We try to answer life's biggest questions. Drug addiction,
I was abducted as a kid.
happiness,
How much money do you make?
how much money you make,
It's not about the music, it's about the fucking money.
how dare you, all that good stuff. So pull up every Tuesday and watch exclusively on Volume.com. All right, peace.
Welcome to Volume.com All Access, a new way to get to know your favorite artists with monthly live streams from the road, contests, premium content, early access tickets, and exclusive rewards. Artists keep 100% of all tips. Our artist communities include Maggie Rose, Andy Frasco, Anders Osborne, and many more, streaming nightly. Volume.com All Access.
Sorry, but I'm in love with you. In love with you. Walk a little taller. Here we go, everybody rock and roll.
So you see, I love you so much that I just
You never know who's going to show up on Volume.com, like Daniel Donato popping into Dee's Lounge on a random Thursday night. Tune in to see it live. Volume.com, streaming nightly.
How we doing? This is Andy Frasco and Nick Gerlach from the World Saving Podcast. Come hang with us every Tuesday. New podcast every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I interview musicians, actors, and comedians. We try to answer life's biggest questions. Drug addiction,
I was abducted as a kid.
happiness,
How much money do you make?
how much money you make,
It's not about the music, it's about the fucking money.
how dare you, all that good stuff. So pull up every Tuesday and watch exclusively on Volume.com. All right, peace.
Welcome to Volume.com All Access, a new way to get to know your favorite artists with monthly live streams from the road, contests, premium content, early access tickets, and exclusive rewards. Artists keep 100% of all tips. Our artist communities include Maggie Rose, Andy Frasco, Anders Osborne, and many more, streaming nightly. Volume.com All Access.
Ba-doop boop. Oh, we are on. Hello, Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge. Hey, everybody. My name is Danny Ray Clark. This is my residency, and I'm using it to showcase queer excellence in this town. So thank you so much for being here at this Queer Country Night. Our first act tonight, Sammy Volkov from Portland, Oregon, by way of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, a fellow Canadian. It is his first show ever in Nashville, his first time in Nashville, so please show him that Nashville love. I met Sammy in Calgary at a singer-songwriter round. That was wild. They paid us each $500 to play 4 songs. It was beautiful. Yeah, I was really blown away by Sammy's music, and I hope you really like it tonight. We got a tip jar up here if you feel like, trying to break that Calgary record, Anyways, Sammy Volkov, everybody.
Thank you, Dan. Oh, yeah. Well, hello, everybody. Hello. Oh, I should have done this before. All right, this first song is about losing your mind on your commute. I came home this morning, softly called your name. Right before me, there was a sign that said, she won't be back again. I never find a heart that loves without frustration, except in secret subway conversations with a lover in my mind. Oh, they whisper soft and sweetly, and their words are always kind. That's where I find love that lasts without frustration. Here in our secret subway conversations. I made a deal in love, but then my partner let me down. Door wide open in the burning sun that leads me underground. I speak in confidence. I have no reservations. Not in our secret subway conversations. The lover in my mind. Oh, they whisper soft and sweetly, and their words are always kind. That's where I find love that lasts without frustration. Here in our secret subway conversations. Here in our secret subway Thank you. Thanks a lot. Well, yes, I'm Sammy Volkov. I'm from Alberta. I live in Portland, Oregon now, but I'm still very Canadian. I hope to always be Canadian. And yeah, I've never been here before, so I'm pretty excited. Gone to some thrift stores, looked at some records, coughed a lot at those thrift stores, which is a good sign always. And I want to thank Danny Ray for giving me these pants and lending me this shirt, lending me a belt. I got my own belt, though. That's all I have to say about that. Well, in honor of this queer artist showcase, I'm going to do what's certainly my queerest song, which I normally don't do solo because the whole idea is that it's like super overproduced, but I couldn't pass up the chance to do my tribute to Dusty Springfield here. Also to the Chiffons and the Shirelles. And the idea is that this song is a queer kid's way of trying to get their love across to someone who plays in a band. And so they give a demo to this band. And it's totally just a love letter. And I always used to say that this was like an idea I had for a movie, but it's totally just about my life. It starts, on the record, it starts with this little introduction. And now for the weather. Clear skies tonight, with a strong chance of heartbreak. You look so good on stage every night. I wonder if you see me at all. Don't say it's only a show. Lights go out and I know you're going home with some other guy. Take a bow and I'm lost in the crowd. I walk a block and get on the train. I play your song on my phone. Fade out and leave me alone. We never have met. Why do I cry? Thank you very much. That's my Dusty Springfield song. Now, those first two songs were a little misleading because normally I'm just really quiet and sad and have songs that are like literally lullabies. So it's perfect to have me open. If you're looking for openers here in Nashville, send them my way. I'll play lullabies and get everyone really amped up. So this song's called Marianne. And it's very much a song inspired by where I come from, which is Alberta. Ran by dawn the other night. Her gaze was down, but her eyes were dry. Her gaze was down, but her eyes were dry. I lost my head and I quit my job. Now I'm always cold, but worst of all, I'm shaking cold, but worst of all, seems I can't recall their names. So let your hair down, Marianne. I don't really need to know if you read what I wrote. Don't feel bad about that. Let your hair down, Marianne. We don't need to cry again, wondering where we went wrong. 'Cause I've been bad about that too. So sad to see the fire. The sun was high, but oh, the light was dim. The sun so high, but the light was dim. But we can make a new home soon. So let your hair down, Marianne. I don't really need to know if you read what I wrote. Don't feel bad about that. So let your hair down, Marianne. We don't need to cry again, wondering where we went wrong. Oh, let your hair down, Marianne. Oh, I don't really need to know if you read what I wrote. Just don't feel bad about that. Let your hair down, Marianne. We don't need to cry again, wondering where we went wrong. 'Cause I've been bad about that too. Thank you. Thanks a lot for listening. I'm going to do a pretty weird one now that's it's about moving to the U.S. as a Canadian, and, well, it's about moving to New York City and feeling like a total rube and feeling like you're not cool enough for anybody that you meet. And you can tell this song is kind of old because when I wrote it, an exorbitant fee for a hamburger was $12 or $13, which now is a really good deal. sat beside a stranger and pretended we were friends. It's kind of a boring story, 'cause that's kind of how it ends. Last night I saw a movie about a girl got sick and died. And I thought a lot about growing up, and then I almost cried. If you had seen that little boy, you would have thought of me. He looked so small in the cold old hall. He was probably 2 or 3. And he looked up to the girl in bed, and he cried and he called her mommy. Do you remember the time when I waved and I waved and you swore you never saw me? Then another girl, the mom's best friend, she kept the kids together. Do you remember our old first car? It felt so safe in rainy weather. My bathroom has a shower, but forgot the shower curtain. So I spread a couple of towels out to help with all the squirting. I got this fancy hamburger for $12 or $13. But when I shook the ketchup up, I got ketchup on my collar. I opened up your letter and my hands were cold and clammy. And the only part in English said, "Happy birthday, Sammy." But that was just before I saw that movie I wrote about. I'm still in New York City and I hope they let me out. Thank you. I was going to do another whispery one, but I don't know if it's a good idea. I'm going to skip ahead to one that sort of the song that introduced me to Danny Ray. And it's a song I wrote when I lived in Toronto and my grandfather had passed away, and we didn't really communicate at all. But for whatever reason, after he passed away, I was really drawn to like old, ancient gospel country records. It's like the Blue Sky Boys and Delmore Brothers and stuff like that. So Yeah, this is my song written in that vein. And it's called Tears on Parade. Your last hour on earth have been shrouded in rain. Your eyes once so bright had gone cloudy with pain. The pastor stood by to absolve you of sin, and I saw as he blessed you, the sun shone again. As I came to your side, you were peaceful and still. What this life never gave you, eternity will. My heart filled with joy as your peace had been made. But I wept with your parting, the tears on parade. Now they pass one by one, and they roll side by side. Since your journey is over, today you have died. May you go to your rest, sleep in the shade. As they fall with your parting, the tears on parade. Oh, 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 now they pass one by one, and they roll side by side. Since your journey is over, today you have died. May you go to your rest, sleep in the shade. As they fall with your parting, the tears on parade. As they fall with your parting, the tears on parade. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Well, since I'm here in Nashville, I thought I'd cover my favorite Nashville song. I first heard it on a Lefty Frizzell album, and it's by Irene Stanton and Wayne Walker. It's on his Saginaw, Michigan album, and it kind of just blew my mind. I think it's pretty much a perfect country song. You were no stranger when he introduced you to me. me, but you pretended not to know me, sweetheart. Though I tried hard not to cry, found a teardrop in my eye. When you walked off, my world fell apart. What can you say when your true love becomes a stranger to you? Just hope and pray you recover the sweet love you knew. So if you ever change your mind, it won't be hard to find. Stranger, you're no stranger to me. Can you say when your true love becomes a stranger to you? Just hope and pray you recover the sweet love you knew. So if you ever change your mind, it won't be hard to find. Stranger, you're no stranger to me. Stranger, you're no stranger to me. Thank you. Thank you very much. How are we doing for time, Dan? Still doing good? Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. I don't know where Dan went. I wasn't gonna do this one, but I'm feeling sentimental now. I'm gonna do a song I wrote about my grandma that I sometimes call the sexy grandma song. And I wrote it when I was living in Toronto also, and she passed away. And I had a very sad life where I worked as a server and I had no friends. And my idea of a good time was to drive to IKEA and get the layer cake and eat it by myself in the IKEA cafeteria. And that was my idea of a good weekend. And then I would drive to the lake. And one day I noticed a blue star that I hadn't seen before. And it reminded me of her. And so I wrote this song for her. And it's called Blue Star. Under moonlight by the water, walking home in winter light, what you told me I remember. I look away into the night and I find you there again. There's a new star burning blue, like I knew it in your eye. Lonely blue star, I cry to you silent sky. I see your constant light above me. See you glimmering through my tears, and I smile to feel you love me. You lead me through the years. This is all that I need to know. There's a new star burning blue, like I knew it in your eye. Only blue star, I cry to you beyond the silent sky. There's a new star burning blue, like I knew it in your eye. Only blue star, I cry to you beyond the silent sky. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Okay. You know, this is really nice, but I thought tonight would be like a whispery gay listening room. So I had all my whispery gay songs ready. And now I'm switching over to slightly louder ones. Good for time? This song is about when you know you're not someone's final goal in their life. But it's still okay, you know? Even if you know you're like a stop along the way for them. I wrote this song alone in my brother's house at Thanksgiving. And there was a lack of communication, but he was across the country, and so I was in his house alone. And everything was closed except one store that had popcorn and beer. So I lived on popcorn and beer, and I wrote this song out of self-pity. It's called Replacement. Something in the way that you run, something in the way that you smile. Mama didn't like me at all, but your daddy didn't mind. I'll tell you what the smile on my face meant. Something in the way that you laugh. Something in the way that you lie. But you never really hurt me at all, and I guess I shouldn't mind. Bring another blanket to the basement. Oh, I'm pretty good replacement. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh. Brother didn't know where I'm from. Brother didn't know what you hide. Mama didn't like me at all, but your daddy didn't mind. I'll tell you what the smile on my face meant. Oh, Mama didn't like me at all, but your daddy didn't mind. I'll tell you what the smile on my face meant. Oh, I'm pretty good replacement. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm going to take a little risk and do another whispery one. And I think that should probably be it for me. Huh? Yeah. I'll do one more song. One more song. And it's called I Will Follow. And it's sort of a ghosty 3 a.m. alone in your kitchen song. And yeah. Well, I'm Sammy Volkov. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you, Dan, for hosting me so graciously and welcoming me here and figuring everything out. It's truly an honor to share the stage with Danny Ray Clark and Lizzie No, and it's just been it's kind of shocking to me that I got to be here. So thank you very much for facilitating all that, and thank you to Dees for hosting, and thank you, sound man. I think your name was Will. I'm not sure. Thank you for everything, and yeah. I have one record. If anyone wants to take pity and buy my vinyl record, I have one left if someone would like to buy it. And that's my merch pitch. And if you go away, But if you go away, I will follow, no matter what the cost. When I lay me in my grave, when I lay me in my grave, make it shallow, no matter if I'm lost, no matter if I'm lost. When I'm old and gray, I will walk, I will follow. Even in my grave, I will awake, I will follow. Even in my grave, I will awake, I will follow. Through the night and light of day, black of night and light of day, I will follow, no matter what the cost, no matter what the cost. Love I gave, now breath I'll take. Love I gave, now breath I'll take. Straight and narrow, no matter if I'm lost, no matter if I'm lost. When I'm old and gray, I will walk, I will follow. Even in my grave, I will wake, I will follow. When I'm old and gray, I will walk, I will follow. Even in my grave, I will wake, I will follow. Even in my grave, I will wake, I will follow. Thanks so much, everybody. I'm Sammy Volkov, and it's been a real pleasure to get to sing here in Nashville for all you cool people. And up next, I believe, is Lizzie No. Yeah, I didn't know the order. So your faces will be melted thoroughly, and yeah, get a couple drinks, enjoy yourselves. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much.
song about her.
Oh, thanks. No, not at all. I'm done. Yeah, I can't wait to hear you. Thanks. I've been a cowboy all my life. Yeah, they were
Okay. I need a minute to get
Take your time.
all patched in.
Do you want to water anything or?
I'm good.
You're good.
I've got that my little seltzer. phantom power when you can. I'm ready to check the sound on the harp. You don't have a mic stand that is a little more bendy? Maybe we can extend that. Yeah. Thank you. That's the spirit. Yeah, that'll work great actually. Thank you. You could even put it like out here to the left. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's fine. This is more than enough. That's too high. Oh yeah. Let's reduce it a little bit in this direction. Our hypotenuse. That's nice. Yeah. Cool. And then I'll be able to move it around. Bear Creek stretches out before me, echoing my story before I can begin. How could I tell you where I'm going? You don't know where I've been. How long will I love my enemies? I can hear it okay. Before I'm right back where I started, crying I can't breathe. I think a little more vocal on the monitor would be nice. But now my heart is following the drum, beating louder, braver than anything. That'll work for me. Let me get the guitar online. Yeah, I saw the way you held her. Rosewood angel in your arms. She didn't need a picture to remind her of the gentleman you are. That's the difference between me and your guitar. I think that'll be good. And let me hit it with a pick and see. Could you send me a little reverb on the vocal? If that's not going to sound. Okay, great. I trust and believe. Saw my face on a 45 record in a secondhand store. To my surprise, it costs more than it used to. Nice. Picked my battles and I started asking what the hell I was fighting for. Did I become somebody that I didn't mean to? Cool. Yeah. I think Danny Ray's going to introduce me. Love ya. I can't really see anything. No, yeah. But I can only I only have eyes for you.
Hello again, Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge. Let's give one more round of applause for Sammy Volkov. That was beautiful. I'm really excited to introduce my very good friend Lizzie No, who I'm sure is your very good friend to a lot of people out there that I can't see, and they won't be able to see either because it's very blinding up here in a beautiful way. Lizzie's one of my favorite songwriters in town, and I'm so proud to get to share a stage with them. And please take it all in, as this may or may not be one of few sets that they play in town for a while. Put it together for Lizzie No!
I spent every last dollar that I made last summer trying to get this van to run. My best wasn't good enough that time. I spent Labor Day weekend in a parking lot waiting on a tow. Broke a heel and stubbed my toe on the way inside. Now that's all right by me. I'm getting better at the letting go. Yeah, that's all right by me. Getting better at the letting go. I saw my face on a 45 record in the secondhand store. To my surprise, it costs more than it used to. I picked my battles till I started asking what the hell I was fighting for. Did I become somebody that I didn't mean to? Now that's all right by me. I'm getting better at the letting go. Yeah, that's all right by me. Getting better at the letting go. Oh, Noreen, well, you gotta believe that when the whole thing's said and done, I wouldn't change 1 hour that I spent in your company. There's always a chance that it's gonna go bad when you get to know someone. Honey, you're a diamond in my memory. And that's all fine by me. I'm getting better at the letting go. Yeah, that's alright by me. I'm getting better at the letting go. Nashville, it's me, Liz, you know. She's looking down a deep well. She don't want to be saved. It's gonna be a hard sell to call her back from the grave. She's sending you a long letter from the end of days. She's looking down a deep well. She don't want to be saved. She's standing at the train station like a statue would. Free tickets to the Revelation, still feeling no good, 'cause her mother told her not to linger in this neighborhood. She's standing at the train station like a statue would. Ah, ah, ah. 10 miles from the northern border, there's a cheap motel, and the vacancy sign is calling out to you like a wedding bell. In the middle of the night, temptation says you might as well tell your secret to a kind stranger in a cheap motel. You're moving back to your hometown, but your friends are gone. Have a drink and a look around, 'cause it's been too long. You were always gonna make it out like a Springsteen song, but you're back in your hometown and your friends are gone. Ah, ah, she's looking down a deep well. She don't want to be saved. It's gonna be a hard sell to call her back from the grave. She's sending you a long letter from the end of days. She's looking down a deep well. She don't want to be saved. I can't see you guys at all, but I feel like the vibe is it's cute. I feel like you guys are cute. Confirmed. Tonight's a night for deep cuts and new stuff. I'm going to do a song I wrote about the New Jersey highway system. The Garden State Parkway. Oh, Route 1. Those sections in Jersey, they're tough. Highway songs. This is called Born and Bred. Driving down the big box store, jug handle to the Cineplex. Or the shingled house beside Route 1, where we put the dog down. And I'm wondering out loud, how strangers ever find their way. 'Cause who could see the signs signs that tell you where to go. I was born and bred here, and I still don't know. I was born and bred here, and I still don't know. We bought jam from a little white tent in the parking lot. When it's too soon for greens, you take what you can get. I'm surprised as anyone that you and I are turning out just fine. I'm not the girl I was so afraid I'd be. Oh, we're paying our dues and our bills on time. Yeah, we're paying our dues and our bills and our bills on time. I don't want to watch your heart beating on a screen. Or hear somebody tell me why your lungs won't fill. And I'm wondering out loud if the neighbors just might keep it down. For once, no one taught me how to keep my shit together. For someone else, no one taught me how to keep my shit together. For someone else. Thank you. I haven't played that song in many years. Okay, we're in Nashville. Who here has dated a singer-songwriter? I'm so sorry if you've experienced that. This is a new song. It's called Me and Your Guitar. The difference between me and your guitar is you never put her down, more hollow than you found her. And I never heard you lie to her before, 'cause she don't need to know, she don't need an answer. Yeah, I see the way you hold her, rosewood angel in your arms. She doesn't need a picture to remind her of the gentleman you are. And that's the difference between me and your guitar. I let my heartstrings gather dust in a case beneath your bed, 'cause I wanted to be near you. Told myself a little was enough, 'cause it's what you had to give. And who was I to change you? But then I saw the way you held her, rosewood angel in your arms. Her neck was turning gold against your fingers, Midas that you are. That's the difference between me and your guitar. The line dividing foolishness from hope and faith from falling down is one I've crossed too many times. And if we were both in on the joke, then why am I here bleeding since you beat me to the punchline? And yeah, I see the way you hold her, rosewood angel in your arms. She doesn't need a love song to convince her of the gentleman you are. That's the difference between me and her. The difference between me and her. The difference between me and your guitar. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, it's such an honor to be introduced by my good friend Danny Ray Clark. Their band is coming up next, and you're going to love it. Happy Queer Showcase. Happy Lesbian Visibility Week. I see everyone. The gaze has turned outward, y'all, and I see all of you. And happy 1-year anniversary to me getting a butterfly tattooed on my lower back, because I got hit by a truck while I was in my van, and I survived, and I realized breaking the rules of being a good girl doesn't mean you're gonna go to hell. In fact, the worst thing can happen and you'll still survive. And that's what this song is about. Actually, my dear friend Nate was there the day after it happened, and he was like, "You're being real hard on yourself, and you've already been through enough." So that's what this tune is about. It's called Black Sheep. Baby, have you ever been this lonely, crying in the new apartment, middle of the afternoon? And did they call you every name in the dictionary? Well, you got out of Dodge when shit got scary. Honey, I'm proud of you. But then I watch you lie awake on your mattress, asking yourself if maybe they were right. You gotta let yourself be sometimes, gotta get yourself free sometimes, gotta walk on your own sometimes, gotta get on your knees some nights. If it doesn't feel good right now, check again in a couple of hours. Moving on takes a real steep price. You gotta let yourself be. And it's not easy living out of a suitcase, being on the road 200 days, trying to climb into the black. You've missed so many holidays and weddings. The world keeps spinning without you, and you're learning how to live with that. But in the dressing room, there were lights around the mirror, and in the place of your reflection, it was a stranger looking back. You gotta let yourself be sometimes. Gotta get yourself free sometimes. Gotta walk on your own sometimes. Gonna get on your knees some nights. If it doesn't look good right now, check again in a couple of hours. Big dreams take a real long time. You gotta let yourself be. Well, I tell you, it hurts like hell on a good day, but baby, you're persevering. It's all that you can ask. And for fuck's sake, stop trying to fill the silence. There's more to this than surviving. You're gonna have more than that. You gotta let yourself be sometimes. Gotta get yourself free sometimes. Gotta walk on your own sometimes. Gonna get on your knees some nights. If it doesn't feel good right now, check again in a couple of hours. The black sheep's gonna be alright. You gotta let yourself be. Oh, I have a new song coming out May 1st. I'm going to play it for you. It's written in response to, but not in celebration of, our country's 250th anniversary. That birthday is happening. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. This is the one I love in the Freedom Road. Tires turning on a hot highway in the Georgia night. My passenger still drinking in the sky. I don't know if Jesus is coming back, but the one I love and the Freedom Road are black. I like it when her hair falls in my face. I like the way her collarbones taste. She could knock you over with her hands behind her back. Yeah, the one I love and the Freedom Road are black. You can forgive them all you want, but will it ever be enough? You shouldn't take her love in little sips. Your body's still all tangled from the ships. And you'll never get your freedom if you never move your hips. Yeah, the one I love and the Freedom Road are black. Go on and forgive them all you want, like it'll ever be enough. No, it'll never be enough. This part is about the practical steps to the revolution. Now Jericho is unrelenting stone. My sister Kaya has a microphone. Now the king and all his horses, they welcome the attack. 'Cause the one I love and the Freedom Road are black. Who told you we'd get to pick the fight? Who told you we'd make it out alive? It's the season of rebellion in the Outlaws' Almanac. Yeah, the one I love and the Freedom Road, and the one I love and the Freedom Road are black. Tires turning on a hot highway in the Georgia night. My passenger still drinking in the sky. And I'll never get to know her if I'm living in the past. Yeah, the one I love, the one I love, the one I love, and the Freedom Road are black. They're black. I feel compelled to do a little country interlude as I wind my way towards the end of the set. Danny Ray, does your band have a name beyond Danny Ray Clark? Yeah. The Big Nashvilles? The Big Naturals. Dan Clark and his Big Naturals are about to give you the show you've been waiting for. Is everyone doing all right? Yeah, cool. Will, it sounds great up here, thank you. You're sleeping in the next room. The moon's a hollow shell. No one here to talk to. I'm talking to myself. And I'm afraid to tell you I'm not who I was. You're sleeping in the next room. I'm falling out of love. I'm falling out of love. Yellow tile in the little kitchen. When we moved in, barely room there for my queen bed. Didn't notice the canyon yawning in between us. You're sleeping in the next room. The moon's a hollow shell. No one here to talk to. I'm talking to myself. I'm afraid to tell you I'm not who I was. You're sleeping in the next room. I'm falling out of love. I'm falling out of love. Run my white dress, hung it out to dry on the clothesline, but the frost crept in, froze it solid. till it fell and shattered into pieces overnight. You're sleeping in the next room. The moon's a hollow shell. No one here to talk to. I'm talking to myself. I'm afraid to tell you I'm not who I was. You're sleeping in the next room. I'm falling out of love. I'm falling out of love. Thank you. Keep that applause going for Sammy Volkov. What an amazing voice, an amazing presence. That's queer excellence for you. I think I'm just going to do a couple more. I have no sense of time, and actually, if Mariah Carey is to be believed, and she is, none of us should really be living our lives confined by a sense of linear time. This is a song about how America makes it hard to believe that your dreams will come true. There's a ringing in my ear, and it's hot as hell here at the Annie Oakley. Feel dirt between the sheets, perforated by the end of a cigarette. There's nothing on TV, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should get some sleep. I should get some sleep. But I've got half a bottle left. Oh, come on inside, sit at my feet. Won't you tell me when it's time to kill the dream? We drove up to the edge, at least it felt like the edge of the world. We were outside Kansas City, loosen on the radio, concrete and barbed wire. I'm counting up my tips. Is it enough for half a tank? Little black girls better move along when the sun goes down in this part of the country. Every fucking part of the country. Oh, come on inside, sit at my feet. Won't you tell me when it's time to kill the dream? Oh, come on inside, sit at my feet. Won't you tell me when it's time to kill the dream? Thank you so much. I've been Lizzie No. I am compelled to remind you to tip your bartenders and your bands if you want to. This one's for the sober people. It's called The Last Thing I Need. There's some la la la's in the middle. You'll hear it once, and then at the end, you're invited to join in. It gets ecumenical at the end of the set. And if you sing, you have to be forgiving yourself while you sing. Thank you so much. I love you all. It was the day the Bucks won the ring. My bills were unpaid. There were ants in my sink. Sand hit my toes. Pepsi and Crown. That's when I chose to drink till I fell down. And in that picture, I'm waving a flag and I'm smiling like it's not so bad. Oh, I'm lying, and everyone knows it but me. And in the morning, when I woke up, I said, hey girl, enough is enough. Oh, that first drink, it's always the last thing I need. But then I met a man, too good to be true, tattooed and tan, Bushwick Avenue. I told my friends it was different this time, but he had a plan for making me cry. And every love song I sang to him, it weighed no more than breath on the wind. Oh, my sweetheart pulled out the rug from my feet. And in the morning, when I woke up, I said, hey girl, enough is enough. Oh, that first kiss, it's always the last thing I need. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. See, now you know it. Put it on paper, then read it back later. You're already living the dream. And I had a nightmare, but then I woke up to a good life, and that's good enough. I have 3 days, and every last thing that I need. Do you guys want to sing some La La La's? La da 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 da, la da da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. I'm Lizzie No. Tip your bartender and get home safe.
have said thank you, could have said please. You slam the door behind you when you leave. It's getting dark, but maybe she's away. Would you tell her for me that she's got skin in this game? She's got skin in the game. She's got skin in this game. I feel pretty good. Spitting this is hideous and I'm afraid. Like a wild animal backed into a corner with a broken leg. Soon you'll tell me you're sick of talking about the news. But don't you try and tell me we don't have everything to lose when we got everything to lose. And we got. All three? Okay. Everybody good? I think, are we ready to go? I'm ready. Are y'all ready? Okay. Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Danny Ray Clark. These are my big naturals, everybody. Hey. Can we get one more round of applause for the incredible Lizzie No? That was fantastic. I forgot to say that I don't have Spotify or anything on my phone anymore because I got kicked off my ex's Spotify. And what are you going to do, you know? And one of the only songs I have on my phone is an unreleased Lizzie No song, and I listen to it all the time. Huge fan. This song is called Desperate Men. It's about being a broke musician, and that's where I plug that I got t-shirts for sale, everybody. They're on the back table over there. Come talk to me after the set if you would like. Go browse them. And we're going to start our little set. Yeah. We got 10 whole dollars left to this name. Pour the first 9 down the gas tank. Let's put our last 4 quarters on the scratch and win, and you're never gonna catch us round these parts again. Well, empty plates make for desperate men, and every day we wake to try and try again. Well, I thank my God when the engine starts. Then I ask him what he thinks I could get for this guitar. And he said, don't you go counting all your wasted time. Don't you go counting all your wasted time. Don't you go counting all your wasted time. Well, I'll be sending your hard luck on down with this silver line. balls get loose when money's tight, and you're just trying to find a place to spend the night. When you find yourself that special friend, you just thank your lucky stars for the company of men. Yeah, you thank your lucky stars for the accompaniment. And don't you go wasting all your precious time. Don't you go wasting all your precious time. Don't you go wasting all your precious time. Only way out of this foxhole is to follow that silver line. We got dust and shadows left to this name. We can say we did it all for the glory and the fame. Let's put our last 4 quarters on a scratch and win, and they're never gonna catch us round these parts again. Now let's put our last 4 quarters on a scratch and win, and they're never gonna catch us round these parts again. Thank you. Can we get the bass out of the drum monitor, please? Thank you so much. We recorded an album last fall. We're having our first single release this May at Skinny Dennis, May 29th, with our good friend Donovan Land, who's going to have his single release too. And that's the title track of the album, which is going to be called Empty Plates for Desperate Men. The song's called Little Clark Girls. Didn't write this story, never liked the way it goes. You know there could be more to us than going up and down Upper Back River Road. But there's Nellie and Mary, Ethel and Grace. Think of Verna or Carrie, hell, I can't remember the rest of their names. But there's a lot of kids in that litter. Edith and Harry Clark rode a horse into North Idaho and laid down and made their mark. Mountain way down where the river bends. Here he was filling a tree for a log house, but it was more like a shepherd. Winter she was stalking up on him like a wildcat creeping down the mountainside. Babies they were coming one after another. Young Edith letting go the grip on her mind. Well, the little Clark girls, they all needed tucking in. Imagine the bed stacked up like a shelf. Nellie said they all slept under buffalo skin. Separate the truth from the lies. Stitch them up with one of Nellie's quilts. I'm gonna tell you it'll look me right in the eyes and
swear to me you're never gonna leave me like they did. Scattering just to return with a new name and a couple hundred wayward kids, but to the little Clark girls, we're just rocks in the riverbed. Collected us all up one at a time just to have something precious to hold in their hand. And didn't write this story, never liked the way it goes. You know there could be more to us than going up and down, 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 up and down. Circle? You've been learning your mama's songs, even though it makes you cry. She wasn't on this plane for long. Were you ready to say goodbye? Your home's been broken and fallen down like a castle made of sand. Hold it tighter and frantic now, but it slips right through your hands. Yeah, it slips right through your hands. And if you had it your way, you would join her in the ground. Does it hurt to hear? Well, it hurts to say we're not ready to lay you down. I didn't stay here to let you down. And no, I'll never feel your pain. You gotta know that I miss her too. And when she told me that she wasn't afraid, she asked me to look after you. Yeah, I promised I'd take care of you. mama's songs, even though it makes you cry. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? Thank you. Can I get more keys in the monitor, please? Tell you how I'm doing if I could, just to spite you. I'd know forgiveness if I could. You know I hardly try to. Well, I got another man who love me, lives out by Christina Lake. Only hits me when he's drinking, like a horse he's trying to break. But a backhand, it takes the edge off, so you know I don't really mind. A little reprieve from the hell I've been living in since you left me behind. Hurt me more. Nothing could cut me deeper than the hole we dug for you in Greenwood Cemetery, Plot 62. Says she speaks to the dead. Said you came to see her, and it's not what you meant. Why don't you come up here and say it to my face? You'd rather say goodbye forever than change. But nothing could cut me deeper than the day you hit the floor. No one will ever hurt me more. Cemetery, Plot 62. Now these men walk through me like spirits across a covered bridge. I wouldn't wish this on anyone, but it is one way to live. Maybe down, but I'm no coward. You know I'm still here, walking this whole Cemetery, plot 62. In Greenwood Cemetery.
It's hot up here, so I'm gonna take this thing off. We got some queers in this house, or what? I said we got some queers in this house. Thank you. I want to take this moment to introduce my band, who I love so much. Over here on my left is Antonio Romero on fiddle and keys. We got Alex Buchanan over here on this bass. We got Chris Weisbecker over here going boop, 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 boop. Going wee, 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 wee. We got this DJ over here, Cooper Dickerson. Okay, that's nasty. That's nasty. Should have been tuning that whole time. That song was a bit of a part 2. And this is the part 1. Yeah. This song's called The Palm of Your Hand. Sorry, there's another show happening. There's another show. Well, I'm smoking 'cause it's keeping me from crying. And you called just to weep an old name and to tell me it's been me after all these years. Well, I know you're just, I know you're just, I know you're just drinking again. But I've always existed in the palm of your hand. You know you've always lived with your head in my lap. And on Monday nights I go down to the tavern and I stand alone. God, I sure hope some stranger will ask me to dance. They don't charge nothing here for ginger ale, but the clear eyes, well, they're a hefty cost. The strangers small talking as they're failing to hide. We're doing time, missing something we've lost. We're all in here missing something we've lost. Maybe loving you's the most reckless thing I ever did. I've come to grow quite fond of you. You're about as precious to me as the baby would have been. So don't bring me down any further than the trouble I'm in. Please don't bring me down any further than the trouble I'm in. Thank you. All right, this next song, which is probably my favorite song on the record, it's called Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge. I didn't ask them permission to name it that. I probably should. But I just wanted to say that this is my favorite bar in town. It's probably my favorite bar in the country. It's what? If they're talking shit about me behind my back, tell me about it later. Yeah, thank you so much to this bar for having us, and especially for hosting this residency of mine. The last day of the residency is next month, on the last Sunday of next month. And yeah. Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge, ladies. It's after midnight in a dive bar. A half-cut gal catches my arm, I suppose. She needed an ear to spare. Water hanging heavy in her eyes. Walked out on by love of her life, she said. Lord, it hurts so bad to care. Then she goes, she loved me like a sad song in the same ways as anyone who ever dared to try. I only wanted to love her better than anyone now. It's a lonely fight, and it's a lonely fight. It's after midnight in Tennessee. Cicadas are cracking at me, and as far as I can tell, water hanging heavy in the air. You call me over here 'cause you need to feel something else. Then you love me like a sad song in the same ways as anyone who ever loved me and left. But I came here to love you better than anyone. I don't need you to forget. I don't come here to forget. It's after midnight in my own bed, a shotgun cradle next to my head, you know, just in case they come back. Water hanging heavy on my skin. I never should let them in now. There's no change in that. The way they love me like a sad song in the same ways as anyone who ever did it just to put up a fight. Always said they was gonna love me better than anyone. You know, I fell for it every time. You know, I fought for it every time. It's after midnight on the hood of my car. I want you to tell me who you are and nothing less. Water hanging heavy off your chin. You can let me in now. Honey, hold my cigarette. And I could love you like a sad song in the same ways as anyone you ever let see you cry. And I ain't gonna love you better than anyone unless you let me try. Unless you let me try. Come on, honey, let me try. Thank you so much. I want to invite my friend Lizzie No up to the stage to sing some songs with us. Oh, thank you. I feel good. Do you guys feel good? Feeling good? No, I'm loath to stand. How are y'all feeling out there? What if I stood here? Okay.
Oh, a privacy curtain for the steel player. To be ADA compliant, the steel player needs to be encased.
We can get you some glass eyes, Alex. song's called Hard One to Lose. Ain't it so good? Something bad is bound to happen. With an offer like this, how can I refuse? Well, I'm as lucky in as loved as I ever have been. Honey, you'll be a hard one to lose. Nothing lasts forever, at least nothing of mine. Long as we're together, well, we're on borrowed time. And I'll be gone tomorrow, ain't exactly breaking news. Honey, you'll be a hard one to lose. Button up them pearly snaps just so I can tear them open. An offer like this, how can I refuse? Well, it fell a little harder than I was hoping. Honey, you'll be a hard one to lose. Nothing lasts forever, but we're right now. If your mind is in the gutter, well, you can take me down. And nothing's quite as painful as every choice we got to choose. Honey, you'll be a hard one to lose. Well, all you ever wanted was a still and sturdy surface to lay your sweet head at night. Well, honey, please believe that I know you're worth it. Still just ain't a service I provide. Nothing lasts forever, leaves nothing mine. Long as we're together, we're on borrowed time. I'll be gone tomorrow, ain't exactly breaking news. Honey, you'll be a hard one to lose. Sugar, you'll be a tough one. Darling, you'll be a rough one. Honey, you'll be a hard one to lose. Thank you so much. My lyrics. This next song, it's Lesbian Week of Visibility.
It is. It's the last day.
Oh my
We're
Lord.
looking through you. Visible, valid.
I'd like to honor the most visually, spiritually honorary lesbian of all time, Lucinda Williams, with this song. I'm not making any claims. I'm just saying, if you don't know this already,
You're walking a fine
she's
line,
very
Danny Ray
worshipped
Clark.
by the lesbian community. And I think, she gets to be visible today too,
We see you, Lucinda.
She touched Cooper's hair once. It was a big deal. I have a picture of it.
Very lesbian.
This wall divides us on two different sides. This wall is not real. How can it be real? It's only made of concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. It's only made of concrete and barbed wire.
braggadocious. The dogs are at the gate. They're mean, Lord, they're mean. If she could get over this wall, she'd see it's only made of concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. It's only made of concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. It's only made of concrete and barbed wire. Somewhere in Louisiana, the sugar's doing time. Well, she can't spend time with me. If she could get over this wall, she'd see it's only made of concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. It's only made of concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. Concrete and barbed wire. It's only made of concrete and barbed wire. It's only made of concrete and barbed wire.
I do.
Wish it was you?
Yes.
Did we do what? Aye, aye, aye. This next song is called Wish It Was You. I like this song. I
Me
hope
too.
You guys like it too. Okay.
Well, I wanted to love you like the rain loves falling down. You could have had it like we had one day to live. Somebody hurt you like a shovel cuts up the ground, and your pain eclipsed all that I had to give. Now the June bugs are tapping at my kitchen window. They sing, hey mama, won't you let me in? For a second I thought that was you coming to call. Wish it was you coming to call again. Wish it was you coming to waste my time again. And if I could, I would hold on to the way you make me feel as we wound all the way down that chest trace. With my fingers in your hair, your sweet passenger seat stare, and all the unfulfilling promises you made. Now the June bugs are tapping on my kitchen window. They sing, hey mama, I got one day to live. For a second I thought that was you coming to call. Wish it was you coming to call again. Wish it was you coming to waste my time again. Bugs are tapping at my kitchen window. They sing, hey mama, won't you let me in? For a second I thought that was you coming to call. Wish it was you coming to call again. Wish it was you coming to waste my time again. I wish it was you coming to break my heart.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Lizzie. All right, we got one more song for you. Woo! I don't even know what to say. Other than I'm going to get some heat later for not having a pedal tuner. I know. I'm sorry. I am to be better. It's part of my accountability process. So I'm going to be better someday. Once again, my name is Danny Ray Clark, and these are the Big Naturals. I have t-shirts for sale, and and don't forget to live, laugh, love up on your Sammy Volkov and your Lizzie No. If you are new to the evening, there's a tip jar over here if you feel like throwing some stuff in there. And this song is called Cottonwood. Thank you so much. We started together? Or I started this out?
shoulders rise, and I'll search this whole goddamn world for something prettier to find, but I won't, and I won't, and I won't, and I won't.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks so much. My name's Danny Ray Clark.